This principle isn't just about surrounding yourself with people who are successful. It's also about surrounding yourself with people who are positive. Negativity is contagious. If you're constantly around people who are complaining, who are bitter, who see the world through a lens of scarcity, it's going to affect your mindset. On the flip side, being around positive, optimistic people can shift your entire outlook. They help you see possibilities where others see obstacles. I remember early in my career, I made a decision to change who I spent my time with. I realized that some of the people in my life weren't going in the direction I wanted to go. So I started seeking out mentors and successful individuals who could challenge me, teach me, and inspire me. That decision changed everything for me. The conversations were different, the energy was different, and most importantly, I was growing in ways I hadn't before. If you want to change your life, you've got to change who you're spending your time with. Next, another key to improving your life is managing your time effectively. This is number 6, and it's a big one. Time is the most precious resource we have, and how you use it will determine the quality of your life. We all get the same 24 hours in a day, but how you use those hours makes all the difference. Some people seem to accomplish so much, while others struggle to get anything done. What's the difference? It comes down to time management. The first thing to understand about time management is that it's really about self-management. Time is constant. It's ticking away whether you use it wisely or not. What you have to manage is yourself, your focus, your priorities, and your actions. Successful people aren't necessarily working harder than everyone else. They're working smarter. They've mastered the art of prioritizing what's most important and eliminating distractions. A powerful tool for managing your time is the 80-20 rule. It says that 80% of your results come from 20% of your activities. In other words, that not all tasks are created equal. Some activities have a much higher return on investment than others. The key to effective time management is identifying the 20% of activities that will produce the greatest results and focusing on those. For example, in business, maybe 20% of your clients generate 80% of your revenue. In your personal life, 20% of your habits may contribute to 80% of your well-being. The idea is to focus on the high-impact activities and let go of the rest. Another aspect of time management is learning to say no. Protect your time and focus on what really matters. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. You only have so many hours in a day, and if you fill them with low-priority tasks or obligations, you're taking away from the time you could be spending on your goals, your health, or your relationships. So, don't be afraid to say no to things that don't align with your priorities. And here's a strategy I found helpful, and that's to plan your day the night before. Take 10 to 15 minutes each evening to look at your schedule for the next day and decide what your top priorities are. Write them down. When you wake up the next morning, you'll already have a clear plan for the day, and you'll be less likely to get distracted or waste time. It's amazing how much more productive you can be when you start your day with a clear sense of direction. Now, here's an important point. Rest is just as important as work. Effective time management isn't about working nonstop. It's about working smart, but also knowing when to rest and recharge. you need balance. If you're always pushing yourself without taking time to relax and rejuvenate, you'll burn out. So, schedule time for rest, for hobbies, for the things that bring you joy. That way, when you're working, you can give it your full energy and focus. Next, the seventh key to improving your life is mastering your emotions. This is a big one because your emotions can either drive you forward or hold you back. And I'm not talking about suppressing your emotions or pretending that everything's fine when it's not. What I'm talking about is learning to manage your emotions in a way that serves you rather than sabotages you.